Can you tell us about yourself? How did you start like this career, this path?
How did I? Wow, that's a big question. A long story. I'm not that young anymore. I started actually with my friend Nandu. Maybe someone knows his name. When we were like 16, we were DJs in our local area, which was not Copenhagen. Then our sound evolved. A person from Copenhagen visited our local city, and he played more deep house-ish. We were playing mainstream music at that point, so we got inspired. We got invited to Copenhagen. We loved it, and we changed our style, or got inspired. So we started producing that way. That was also when we started producing, when we were 18, 20. Moved to Copenhagen when I was 20, and then yeah, and then it just evolved from there and just became a lifestyle. If I can't live without it, it's in my DNA. Now to do it, it's a passion. It's just yeah, it's just I wake up in the night and think about music. I love it. I love the scene of the people on the scene. The people are very. It's a very. I think for everyone. Everyone is welcome. There's a big. Yeah, people just love each other on the scene, and there's a lot of feeling in the music as well. It's just love it. Oh, sorry, I need to hear the question again.
During the rise of your career, can you share with us how this process progressed and what advice would you give to those who want to follow in your path? Because now you are a more known person and your career is rising, so maybe you can give advice to some people.
Oh, advice?
Yeah.
The advice should be always trust your inspiration. Don't think that you have to sound like other people. Trust in your own process. Trust in your inspiration. Play around, for fuck's sake. Don't just try to sound like other people. Trust in your process. Trust in yourself. Don't be afraid to ask people who you look up to or you know who you look up to for advice and feedback, because if they're your friends, they want to help you and give you good feedback to help you rise. So use the environment, use your network, and also network. Go out, listen to music. Go out, be curious. All that stuff. That helps you, and then trust in your own process. That's really important, to trust in your own process.
Is that most listened track? Can you talk about the production stage of music?
It's very. I can reply some of the things I said before about trusting the process. I share studio with Tribalism and Nandu, and that was when Nandu and I just started to sharing studio with Tribalism, and it was the first time we actually had a joint session, all of us, and we wanted to do a track together, and we just wanted to play around, and we had fun, and yeah, we also had some beers, so we had a little more fun in that way, and then we just played around and came up with this funky, weird idea, which was Dope Dance, and we thought that it was a okay track. It had something catchy, but we didn't really know where it was going. And then we played it for some of our friends, people in our personal network, and people were liking the melody. It was catchy and all. their small children felt it as well. So we just went, okay, so we worked further on it, and then it ended up being like one of the biggest hits of the summer of 2023.
Yeah, like biggest hits. I think lots of people love you with that song.
Yeah.
You know, it's like really big success, and it's like really good song.
Yeah. So.
My last question is like your latest track has been very well received. What do you think about the success?
And what is the last track I had to talk about? Because there's been a lot of tracks.
Yeah. Well,
Soul Train. Oh, okay. That was very, very much the same procedure as with Dope Dance, a little more. Happy to hear. It was a lot the same as with Dope Dance. Actually, when the track started, I wasn't in the studio. I couldn't be there, but came in afterwards and was in the process of finishing the track and also laying vocals to it. Yeah, but it was a lot with the same. We tried to have the same recipe as Dope Dance, but still doing something different to not like doing the completely safe and just copying everything. So, but we had fun again, and it's always fun to produce with all of those guys because we are so many brains, so many people with different abilities, different talents, different things we're good at. Yeah, so it's really a mixture of a lot of people in one track, which is what I also think is fun, and also how you get inspired to work with other people and not just being in your own little cocoon. But yeah.